Hi, hello and welcome in. Hey Avos, welcome in. Hello Reu, hello Rail, and hello Nero. Sorry for not giving you a proper hello earlier. Um, I am pleasantly surprised that someone I have commissioned for a retexture of my model has been very responsive, and they're working on it right now. So I was trying to like answer as many of their questions as I could before I had to say, be like, I'll be back in a few hours. So hi Oberon, welcome in. But yes, I so yeah, the retexture commission that didn't work out. Um, like I asked someone else to work on it. They're right to work on it, so I'm very happy with that. Like they just started like a couple hours ago, and they're making good time on it. So I'm feeling good about it. Who is Stinky? I don't know who you're talking about. There's no one Stinky here at all. Probably. Maybe. How, what? Um, let's see. There was, and I also may have been spending money in Steam. They might have some sales going on right now. And I might have looked at them when I shouldn't have. Oh well. So, uh, can't talk. I also bought some. Yeah, it's it's hard. Even no. At least I did stick to my rules. My very fairly. We'll stick with fairly. My fairly strict rules about when I'm allowed to buy something now. Because I spent too much money last year, and I am trying to control that a bit this year. There's no way I'm going to be able to quit cold turkey on buying more games because I like games. That's I'm here for games. So, but yeah, I can't recall if I mentioned this, but there's probably someone new here who's not heard it. I like the rules I've set myself for purchasing things on Steam is they need to be on sale. They and the sale price has to be either at least 50% off, or it has to be no more than $10. So one of those, as long as it's on sale. And a few things may have fallen into those restrictions. Those what are the words I'm looking for? Those requirements today. So, of course, you do that after talking about Rail being forced to stop impulse buying model trains. Aww, that's true. But I'm also not saving up for a computer. But I would also not twist Rail's arm either. Like he has his own priorities, and he'll follow his priorities as what makes sense to him. um, Although, do I have a higher priority as well? That's the other reason I don't need to twist Rail's arm. Other people will do it. Gotcha. Um, though, I was about to say, do I need to save up for a convention? Then I realized the the most difficult part about going to conventions for me right now is getting the time away from work in a way where they don't get upset about it. So, um, so yeah. After all, speaking of arm twisting, there were certainly a number of people that were trying to push me into going to Megaplex this year. I have not committed, but I did look at it. Yeah, see right there. um, I did look at it. I've not committed yet though, because it is Florida during the summer. Hi, Ga. Hello and welcome in. Yeah, Florida during summer honestly is high up on the list of things that I find to be unpleasant. So like I'm gonna need some real good stuff to convince me to basically counteract that. So, which, you know, rail and seeing some other people that live down there are certainly a good reason to go. It hasn't really hit the 90s yet. Even just the that's a phrase I have mixed feelings about. Skibbity sun. What a familial dynamic you two have. First sitting at Megaplex is literally just asking for yes it is. Even with ice packs in there and like you know, the beer helmet but full of water and straws going into your fursuit head, you're still asking for heat stroke or worse. Sure. And I don't fursuit. Like, I am a fursuit. I don't need to make it worse. So, yeah. It's just, I really am built for Arctic climates. It's, like, today it got up to 70 degrees here. I turned the air conditioning on and had it running for for the entire afternoon. I only just shut it off. So, yeah. And like Rayu is also built for colder climates. He doesn't shut his air conditioning off even in the dead of winter. So, though he lives further south than I do. Yeah, I turned my AC off because I can actually open my window and it's actually air conditioning, you know, weather outside. My winter lasts longer than yours. It's very nice. Yeah, it's really not that bad. I did my longest suiting 12 hours. Jeez, 12 hours is already a challenge even in Pennsylvania. I Florida during the summer. I feel like you might cause some damage with that. Yeah, what winter? I do know the snow falls once or twice where you are. I've been there for it. I turn on. As a matter of fact, it's a lot of fun. Like when I lived in Virginia in Richmond, like the couple of times it did snow, I loved it because like the entire state shuts down. No, like, and I'm the only one on the road. It's so peaceful. And by snow, I mean the flakes are falling, but they're barely sticking to the ground. Like Virginia just can't handle it. I'm sure up in the mountains they probably have a better concept of the snow, but yeah, out like most of Virginia, no. You even say the word snow and they start getting a sweat. I turn on the extra fans in my house instead of turning the AC off. The ceiling fans are actually still running right now to keep the cold air moving around because my apartment doesn't have the greatest airflow. All the windows are on one side, which means like even if I open all of them, like the wind doesn't blow through, it just kind of rolls in. It's just the air just falls in and that's it. So I have to use fans to move it around a bit. But it does cool things off quickly enough. So let's move that over. Hi Darius, welcome in. It's nice to see you. What was I thinking? So yes, but yeah, I haven't committed to Megaplex yet, and there's a pretty good chance. The only one I'm willing to commit to right now is, well, I guess maybe a couple. I've committed to Anthrocon. That one's locked in. I even registered for it, which I don't even know if it's going to get used, but at least I'm registered. They had already sold out of all the sponsor levels for Anthrocon when I went to register. So I could only get basic level. All the higher levels were already sold out. I'm a little paranoid about what that means for the attendance numbers. Like, FWA, I'm kind of glad I didn't go to, because there were so many people there that it would have been too much for me. And I'm honestly worried that Anthrocon and MFF are going to be the same way. Yeah, 17K. Yeah, exactly. I think I saw something this morning is like 17K plus. So, yeah, somewhere between 17 and 18. AC is bigger than... Yeah, I've been to AC a few times before, though, so... and that one's easier for me to get to because it's like... I can drive there. It's not that big a deal. Is FWA, MFF, and Anthrocon are constantly, like, trying to knock each other out of position for largest convention in North America. Maybe in the world? I know there's one in Europe that I don't know like how well attended it is compared to the U.S. conventions. It's pretty well attended though. Mhm. So, I remember thinking last year they were bragging about having 3,000 fursuits there. The year I went, it was a big deal that total attendance was 3K. When you say there, are you referring to Anthrocon? I think MFF, or are you talking to FWA? Because I think FWA grew fairly quickly. I think MFF has been falling behind. MFF was bigger than Anthrocon last year, and I think for the past couple of years. I didn't, although FWA I think has been growing quickly, and but they've always been a popular one. The conventions are spaced out. Those three big ones, they're spaced out far enough where they don't really step on each other's feet too much. So, though FWA and Anthrocon do get a little close. So, the biggest FWA was. I've never been to FWA actually. Like it's just never been. It's never really worked out for me. Maybe next year. Oh, I had an incomplete thought. I've committed to Anthrocon, and I think I'm going to commit to MFF as well. I will look into Megaplex, but I'm not. I can't give it the 100% commitment yet. But I am giving it a proper research. So I'm gonna have to fly for that one, and right now the news is not great about flying in this country. It's a long ass drive otherwise. Hi Solas, welcome in. It's nice to see you. I have been doing well. Yeah, actually, it's been not too bad. Work's been suspiciously quiet, although I probably could have been more productive today than I was, but yeah, I'm fine with it. I haven't had a chance to listen to the ASMR video you released like yesterday, but I did put it into my watch later list, so I'll check it out soon. Road trip. Honestly, a road trip is a lot more fun if you got someone else with you. Doing a long road trip by yourself is difficult, especially for me, because I do have the narcolepsy, and one of the ways I can cope with narcolepsy while driving is to have someone else in the car to talk to. If I'm driving alone, I plan frequent stops on the trip to basically get out, do something for a little bit, and then get back in. Because if it's like I succumb to road hypnosis really quickly otherwise. So having someone else in the car like makes it really, I can actually drive for like a full day if I have someone that like is a good conversationalist, or you know, even if they nod off for a little bit, like I can still rely on being able to chat with them for a bit, and I can just go for hours then with that driving for that. FWA is not worth it in my opinion. It's way too big and way too expensive. Plus it's Atlanta. What's wrong with Atlanta? Although big and expensive, yes, and a lot of the big conventions have pretty much fit that bill. The prices are insane for convention areas now. No rush. Of course I'm gonna watch it. I love seeing what my friends produce. Like it's a lot of fun when I see like my friends doing something and seeing them succeed. So I look forward to seeing it. Road trips with people is so much more fun. Plus you can swap out. Yeah, you can swap out and take turns. I admit that I'm not very trusting of people driving my car, so I end up doing a lot of the driving. Like I don't even let my parents. I wouldn't even let my parents drive my car, and like they've certainly got a lot more experience driving than I do, including military driving. No, you don't have to twist my arm to have me come up there and yeah. Yeah, we've been trying. Bonesman and I have been trying to convince you to come up here and visit. So I'm just to do it. If we twist his arms too much, they're gonna pop out, and then he's gonna be like this. He's gonna be like He's gonna be like my model when my in VR chat when my hand trackers die, and then my arms just glued to my hips. We can't have that now. That's even worse than hip dysplasia. Poor Sheps. I put him on a leash. Rail's already on a leash. There's just too many hands on that leash. Poor Rail, you've been getting guilted for abandoning people like for the last week since you came back. Oh my gosh. It's an interesting way that people show that they missed you. Oh yeah, Oberon? You put Rail on a leash? I see. I see. He's one of those shades of gray, yes. Let's see, what were the stream improvements I did? I did a couple of fixes. One of them was I kept hearing people say that their ads were like every hour, like once per hour. And I was thinking like, mine don't do that. Did I do something wrong? And sure enough, I looked and yes, like there was one thing I overlooked and I put it into place and now my ads are actually once an hour instead of every 36 minutes. And I didn't have to add any length to them. So we're down at the actual bare minimum of ads that keeps the pre-roll ads away. So I'm glad for that. And I know he's not here, but thanks to Theos for like letting me know about that was a thing. Like he was the reminder that got me looking at it. Separation anxiety. I feel like most furries have separation anxiety, especially the canine ones. Oberon, you just a bitch? Are you everyone's bitch? Or are you a bitch for someone in particular? Maybe Saros. Gonna go find a cave. No, don't leave, Rail. You'll make everyone have separation anxiety again. Code for internet addiction. Hi, Ojika. Internet addiction is part of it, but it's not code for it. No, we'll call it social dependency. So, kidding. Although, yeah, it was a different week this past week for Hangouts. This week maybe we'll get a chance to hang out together in VR chat again this Friday-ish. So, not that bitch. Separation. I love that. I like that. Separation anxiety. You can yeah. Can you stall this? Can you stop anytime? Cancel again. His Rail hates us. Rail doesn't have to be here for us to hang out. Unless you're, and you know, you can cancel yourself. I intend to be in VR chat and I will hang out with whoever's available. Even if I just end up being there alone and go world hopping to look for like scenes that I can grab for like stream announcements or just ideas for the future. Yes, there it is. Yep. That's the leash that Oberon wants. He wants Rail. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, the other thing I fixed was hi Sheppy, welcome in. That's actually going to be much more necessary once the summer heat really kicks into full blast, honestly. Because I don't want to have the air conditioning running during streams because the AC unit is like right here. It's like right next to me. And it's hard to like work the noise gate sufficiently to block that out. But yes, I also fixed an issue that Nebula pointed out for me. I didn't realize that all of my VODs on Twitch were subscriber only. And it took me forever to hunt down the setting for that. I thought the setting for that was going to be where all the VODs are managed, but it's not. It's under like the monetization section and under subscriptions. So I got that fixed, and I'm sorry for anyone that went to look for them and found that they couldn't see them. So yeah, my VODs are free. They're supposed to be free, not just on YouTube, where you will find all of them going back to the beginning of this time, but also like whatever's on Twitch is supposed to be free as well. So thanks to Nebula for helping me, for pointing that out for me so I could fix it. So those were the things that I did for direct stream improvement. Otherwise, I was like catching up on all the commissions that I had open and realized I've got a few too many irons in the fire right now. So I need to wait for a few things to clear up. Well, summer heat is just one more reason for me to never leave the house. Yeah, except I try to go outside a little more, like what you see here in the background. Which place is this? I think this is the Botanical Garden in St. Louis, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's what this is. So, exclusive sub-only scumbag. Yeah. I never want to be that kind of sub-only scumbag. Like I'm sure there's a reason where I could think of something that would be like a sub-only perk, because you should do something to reward those that are actually paying money for you. But my VODs are not one of those things that should be behind a paywall. No, that will never be a thing. It would be some sort of special event where I need to have like limited, like where I'd have to limit like the population. Like that's the only thing I could think of, and even then, like I don't know what that would be. So, there might be something that makes sense years from now and like in the distant future, but it's not my style. I'm not big on excluding people. Coming to you. There are many ways to be a scumbag. I don't need to do that with Twitch. It's very easy to be a scumbag, honestly. Let's see, was there anything else I fixed? There might have been, but no, I was actually... Oh, right, I had spent some time trying to retexture a model myself, and then realized I was in over my head. So, but yeah, the person I was speaking with, like, right at the beginning of the stream, they're doing that for me right now. Someone much more skilled than I, who has experience with the model that I was retexturing, they're working on it. So, I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually quite surprised how speedy they are so far. So I might hit them up for more. I think that's all the announcements and rambling and such. I suppose I should get into crashing my ship and dying a lot in the game now. Let's see. I think it reads me. You have to be partially crazy to work in Unity. You have to be more than partially crazy to work in Unity. Like, you have to have, like, somehow departed from your senses on some sort of spiritual level to be comfortable in Unity. So people whip retextures in 2 days. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Nebula. Welcome in. Good timing. I was just about to open the game. Just finished my rambling. In the not too distant future, next Sunday, AD, in the year of our Lord, there was a guy named Joel Knott. Too different than you, or that phrase is messing with my head. I don't know that reference. How much pain I went through just trying to deal with Unity itself. I just instantly gave my avatar to someone to retexture. Yeah, that's what I tried a couple of times. I were trying to do something the other day, and after poor Oberon, poor Solus, the both of you working together. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. Like, some things just aren't laid out the way you expect them to be. It's not intuitive, at least not for me. Blaming Unity. Oh yeah, I keep blaming Unity. I'm happy to blame the tool. Actually, it wasn't really Unity's fault. The person who created the model, they laid out the layers in their substance painter file, as well as the layers in their Unity package, in some way that doesn't make any sense. And there's stuff in their substance painter file that like I couldn't find the layer for it. It was like, I'm painting on this. I don't see what layer is updating. It's like, and it just boggled the mind. And layers that were, like, for example, there were 2 layers named whiskers. And I wanted to disable the whiskers. Turning both of those off did not disable the whiskers. It just disabled the spots underneath the whiskers where it meets your muzzle. The whiskers stayed put. The whiskers are not bound to any layer that I had access to. There's something else going on. I gave up. Couldn't deal with it. So, he said not too distant future made me think of mystery. Oh, I haven't seen too much MST3K. I probably should fix that sometime. Trying to think of a way to relate, but my brain shut off. Don't worry, that happens to me all the time. Got somewhere just not to report. I just got less than 10. Oh, well, less than 10% of the way. Whiskers, the fizz bones on Whiskers the cat. Jesus. This wasn't even in Unity yet, so they weren't even fizz bones yet. It was just a texture. I don't know. Me and Popcorn Pass. There's a lot of it. Oh, shorts. Okay. I was gonna say there's a lot of MSD3K to catch up on. Bring up the wilds of the outer. I've gotten really bad at rambling forever at the start of the stream. Alright. Game should be set. So I should be able to do this. And I should hopefully see game. Yes. Yes. However, I do need to briefly click out so I can get my OBS back. Like, I swear, like, I need to fix how I have things laid out on my screens. And I think the answer is going to be to take this side screen on my left and rotate it back to landscape mode. I thought I was being clever putting it in portrait mode and like making some sort of like command station out of it. Turns out things are oriented in ways where that doesn't make any sense. So I need to rotate it back. So today is going to be a lot of me dying, I'm quite sure, because there's a lot of time-sensitive things that we have to do. And I think I should probably rush right off to the comet right now, because that was like one of the first things I was failing at. And we're going to be taking the wrong way down the ice chutes a few times, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to read up on. How? Also, options, controls, flight, lock on. There we go. Now, where is that comet? Wait. This is the map. The interloper. I would like to lock onto you. You're quite a ways away. Okay. And engage the autopilot. Gonna meet him in the woods, huh? I'm worried what that might mean. Am I autopiloting backward? Yes. Yes, I am. So, I was worried this might be the case, and I need to pay more attention to how the autopilot works. I am an expert pilot because I was able to not plow into the sun. Yes, that's the criteria I'm using for this. Wasn't the autopilot on? Let me go put my suit on before this thing implodes. And now let's go and fix what I'm pretty sure is everything? Landing camera, autopilot, whatever those side tanks are. I am an expert pilot. Oh my gosh, trying to repair things when you're sliding is quite tricky. Then again, what is the point of repairing everything? Because I'm pretty sure my ship is going to be jettisoned into the sun soon enough. Oh! I probably destroyed the autopilots. Yeah, on the first bounce across the ash twin. That might be why it didn't work. So yeah, my ship is not going to appreciate what's about to happen to it. But what matters is that we go inside, because I'm quite sure I will not survive what's coming. Oh. Was I too... Where is the gap? Am I on the wrong side of the comet? Alright, well, we're not doing the comet. Because I just missed my chance. And we learned last time that it takes forever for the for this thing to come back. Alright, well, what do we want to hit instead? I guess we can go for Brittle Hollow before it gets any further away. The context for this is more so you perishing by the sun. You hope that I perish by the sun. Unfortunately for you, I did not. And unfortunately, I also failed to mind the gap. So I'll have to fix that for the next cycle. So we're gonna go to Brittle Hollow. We're gonna try and explore whatever we can before I get sucked through the black hole in the center of the planet. You should be your crowning swap moments. I was wondering why you were using the minor spelling mistake emote. It makes a lot more sense now. I am an expert navigator. Anyway, repair that. Repair this. And then go back inside, because I don't think I'm where I need to be on this planet. Oh, actually, this might not be a bad place to go. Let's land here if I can. Am I in a tree? I'm in a tree, aren't I? Yeah, something holding onto my rump. Get off my tail! Whatever. I do, yes. I'm in real life as well as in game. I am great at navigating into objects. Wait, there's a. Huh. I don't know why I'd want to doze off on this planet of all places. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm gonna go with harrowing because of the, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite. Convenient. Inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Also convenient. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Nice. Yep. Alright, so I need to go across the way. Wait, what was that? Is there anything else in these, like text, perhaps? No? Of course there is. Photo mode, please. Oh. I hope that's not where the stairs are. No, they said it was in the one with the trees. Looks like this one. Okay, good. Oh, it might be just a wee bit too much tree. Is there a way in that doesn't require me to... whatever. I can fly. All right, we are inside. What do we have? We're going down. Or as Zoidberg might say. Oh, this is interesting. Oh my goodness, this place. Unidentified signal, you say? Oh, it'd be... Nope. Oh. Okay. So that's that. I wonder if I can find them before the planet crumbles. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Above. Oops. I guess I did pass some of those. What's this? Oh, it's directions. Okay. Oh. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place is something. looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refill my tank. That might be who we're hearing right now. But I want to see what's this. Gravity cannon is that way. The Hanging City. Ah, there you are. Let's go and see you first. Hi! Just dropping in. Oh, you launched! That's great! Great job, you! The way I read that was almost sarcastic. Or insincere. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. Oh, don't worry, I've been there. I've been through that a couple times. Welcome home, Darius. I'm glad you made it back safely. I've been gauging the stability of the ground above me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Or did you? That'd be... yeah. What should I explore here? Oh wow, where should you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate, because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. I think I might actually see it there in the background. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. Yeah, actually, so did I. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. Aw, he seems meek. I think I already asked what he's doing out here. Oh, me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scout right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge on them, I mean. So, maybe I can help? Yes, you can. Hi, Shaq. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I agree, Oberon. Darius is a cutie. Oh, cool. What is it? I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out? They don't anymore. I met my demise that way once. If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were 2 groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Okay. Well, I'm hiding in your tent. I'm hiding in my tent because I don't want to socialize it. Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, how is fire camp going otherwise? Also, the way you say fire camp makes it sound like scout camp or something like that. Like summer camp. I suppose technically it is summer camp, just it's a very intense one. I guess that's all I have for you for now. But I just want to make sure I identify this signal. There we go. Okay. So there's a way back up here. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this place is going to give me all sorts of interesting anxiety, I'm sure of it. Wait, that's pushing up this way. Oh. Well, let us meet our premature end. I'm just gonna let it take me somewhere that's not the black hole. It's going all right. Just finish the classroom stuff for the day. You're bored. Oh, no homework, eh? I shouldn't be taking my time to look around, especially since I can see outer space. Interesting. I wonder why there are two paths here. I should look into that later. I like these paths that actually have the gravity crystals embedded in them. Oh, I see. Interesting. Bells. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. That sounds good. Let's do that, if I can get there in time. Do I have to... Can I use this to ascend? No, I don't think it's taking me to the top of the tower. I think I have to go up here. These are not stairs. Right, so... tomorrow's probably going to be worse. Oh. I hope it's not. I hope everything stays, like... Oh, I misjudged that entirely. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? The black hole is so strong that I cannot get up there from this way. Oh, so there must be another way. I guess I could try that elevator up and see if it takes me someplace. Because I don't have the means to rebuild that path. I don't think. Or maybe I got here too late and the path broke before I got here. Like, just before I got here. Oh, or maybe that was the right way. Let's have it go back down, so I'm ready to flee when I need to. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And, so touchy. Southern Observatory to the south. Okay. I suppose it makes sense for the Southern Observatory to be in the south. Oh, this goes to the top. Trees are good. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. I've gone past it. Okay. Ooh. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Sorry, aberrant. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess. Confess? I confess. I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. Thatch. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Okay. I wonder if this is the shard they're speaking of that has the lights on top. Woo! Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not going to move while it's lit, because I am able to observe it. So, oh well. I guess let's try and get inside. Oh, yep, looks like my ship is making its way down, maybe. Oh no, it didn't fall through. Otherwise it'd be more than just a few hundred meters away. So can I get in here somewhere? Let's take a look through a safe porthole first. Like, is there any broken area? It looks like there might be something broken on the other side, underneath. Yeah, there's a way in, like, over there. Assuming I don't plummet to my death on the way. I am very good at that. So I could follow the windows. Oh, wait. It's a solid window. It wasn't broken. That's what I've been looking at. Oh, that's annoying. That was a bit close. Oh, I see. Let's get to the station. We'll figure things out from here. Oh, lovely. We're checking out all the places that I didn't intend to check out today. On this cycle, that is. Oh. Is this thing aligned with the plane of the solar system? It does seem to be. Yeah. So I do want to go in there, assuming a bit of rock doesn't just whack me. Thank you. Yay! Oxygen. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, I've read this before. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. Okay. As we stay on the warp platform on the floor during the alignment. Like from the station, while it's rotating, you can see the alignments. Yeah. So this one... Right, I remember it, this thing lets you know when it's aligned with Brittle Hollow. Although if I were to warp back to Brittle Hollow right now, it won't be great. So... But, well... There's nothing else I could do here, I don't think. Oh. There's a window there. It also doesn't matter. The system is about to end. So let's go out maybe on our own terms. Outside. And we're going to take a peek around this thing. Because I want to see what else is here. Aside from debris. Wait, did I come out there? No, I came out the other side. Does it matter? Well, it's about to not matter, but... But we're going to explore to the very last. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just 2 doors to the same place. Oop. Yeah, you can see the remnants of Brittle Hollow and the aurora from the incoming solar flare. Well, supernova, really. Ah. That hurts my eyes every time. Okay. So we're gonna try and do the comet proper this time without bashing myself into the ash twin or nearly careening into the sun, landing on the proper side in time. You know, all the things I failed at last time. And we have learned things. What did we learn? Yep, Rebec. The Hanging City. Quantum Shard. Quantum Signal. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the signal of that Quantum Shard. I hope it doesn't matter. I'll grab it next time I'm in the area. Get back in there. Ella. So we have Southern Observatory. Rebec says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. It's probably a path on. Yeah, okay, yeah. And the camp. Set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Excitement at being surrounded by so much of my history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. It's fair. As Timberhurst's only archaeologists overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove. Yeah, that's passion. If you can overcome your one of your like deep-seated phobias to chase after like something you're passionate about, even though you don't actually overcome that phobia. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rebec's campsite. Yeah, we'll check that out. Strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. I might determine this shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. Nomai hypothesized the shard is actually a piece of quantum moon, yes. The same signal as the quantum moon. Okay. Okay. Alright, to the comet. And just in case, let's put the suit on now. Just in case I go and bash myself into the world again. Alright, so Interloper, you're here. We're going to lock on, just so I can see where you're. Okay. Which way are you coming around the sun? Okay, you're coming around the way I am. Nice. We'll be doing none of that careening around the sun thing again this time. What is that? Oh, wasn't paying attention. Get back here. I was looking at what I think is Whitehall Station. Shoot, I'm not gonna get there in time. I screwed it up again. We're gonna try though. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Well, if that's the case, we'll check out another planet like this one I think I'm about to plow into. Hey, Bramble. Okay. So, change of plan. Wait a minute. Am I not able to slow down enough? Okay, no, I am getting somewhere. So we're just going to adapt on the fly. We're too far for anything else. What's wrong with Anna careening into... Man, that's a stretch of a reference there. I haven't even read that book. So... what is there to explore here? Oh, wait. Wait. Have I actually been on top of this before? Oh, you come out the top, though. It's a waste of my time. Let's just set her down, repair the electrical system. So that we might have light again. Oh, and I guess the hull as well. I'm glad that I had my suit on, because something tells me that the damage to the hull was probably... Wait, where was it? Where is the repair spot? Oh, there we go. The damage to the hull was probably the kind of thing that was going to drain the oxygen from the place. All right. So... Oop. There's not really... Jeez. Orienting my attitude for this planet is tricky. How do people fly? Clearly, I have never figured it out. There was something I saw that I wanted to get to, but I got yanked away. Okay, so it wasn't too far from this. Was it? Oh, it was this, which I already have familiarity with. Oh well. I could still potentially use it. Just, yes. Hey. Fine. I've gone so far off course, I'm just trying to learn what I can. And then, is it, unless I find something very different, I might just end the day and restart it with the meditation. I see. I see. Oh, I see. We're gonna move over here briefly. That is still so cool. Here we go. Let's see. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Hi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. Jeez. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction. But here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I am immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. Jeez. Well, that's a lot of those. That's not very helpful. They just completely seal this place in. Completely. That's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, oh boy, indeed. Yeah, sometimes couples need a break from each other. It's fine. In the same way, work needs a break from me sometimes. Let's see. I think I've already explored this area and have died on this tower a couple times. Yeah, we got to read what was there. So there's a clever way to do this, or a brute force way to do this. I was wondering about that. So I very briefly considered just seeing if I could squeeze my way through one of the gaps and just repair the torn suit afterward. Hey. Why am I having trouble getting on this thing? But, I thought I would look around a bit first. Oh, jeez. What? Oh, right, the gravity keeps fluctuating. So let's just land softly here. And the only thing that was inside there was trees and death. The death comes when the sand passes right overhead. So, which I think is about to happen. Yes, it is. So I don't want to be in there right now. Ooh. As a matter of fact, let's go in here. Oh, nope, the sand will also get me in here because the ceiling is open. Oh, right. Nope, let me out. I want nothing to do with what's coming. Wow. There's a whole bunch of these. So this goes back to the cactus tower. Wait, wasn't it this one? Oops, I ran out of boost at the wrong time. No, it was over here that the cactus tower is. No, I had it right the first time. I've got a memory of... Well, you know what? Nothing has a memory like me. I don't even have a memory like me. hate this part. What? Oh, that's all the sand. So, I wonder if there's a way down below. But this is where all the cacti were. That's right. Is there even a purpose to being back there? I'm not convinced there is. Oh, wait. There's that. Oh. How can I get in there? Oh wait, do I want to be? Oh wait, that's probably the normal way in, isn't it? Yes, because it ends in the cacti. So the way in is down below. Four-door waff. Yeah, that will be perpetually true. Gore. The trick is now, where is the down below that I must enter from? Because, like, maybe, like, down here. But I don't think it is. So over here? Nine. I hope it's not. My luck, it's probably like on the opposite side of the planet that I have to get through. Because there are definitely some underground structures here that I don't remember where they are. Oh. Fuel low, oxygen's a problem. Pulls you up, it's not underneath. It's a good idea. Yeah. So far I've seen gravity wells that go out, like away from the center of the planet. I haven't seen any going in. Also, where did I leave my ship? Oh. Hi, ship. That's problematic. Well, bugger. Woo! There we go. One of you had trees. Probably the one that's immediately behind me and I'm taking the wrong way. Oops. Show. I really don't like the suffocation death. Or the getting crushed by sand death. Both of those suck. Didn't really learn anything on that planet, on that run. It sucks. A waste! Like, I already knew I was a terrible pilot, so that wasn't anything new. And we run! Also, one thing that's been bothering me a little bit about this game, and by not necessarily bothering me in a negative way, is that I haven't gotten a single Steam achievement yet. Which tells me I have still barely scratched the surface. No, we're not the sun. Jeez. So let's try the interloper again.
Into the sun with you.
Right. I don't want to go back into the sun. You can't make... Oh, you can't make me. Don't worry, I'll make myself, I'm sure of it. So this time we're not going to get distracted by the white hole. Alright. And now that we're past the sun, I'll use the autopilot to do this proper. But yeah, there's still more to explore on the Hourglass Twins. There is... What just happened? Okay. There's still more to explore on the Hourglass Twins. There is still a lot to do at Brittle Hollow. Please tell me you intend to match... I don't trust you. I don't trust you. What? The autopilot really makes me nervous with this comet. Alright. We're going to do this allegedly correct this time. Where is... This is the crevasse. This is where I was supposed to be last time. So. Now we just approach the sun. Get a good roasting. And then we venture in and figure out how many ways I can take the wrong path and have to reset this day. I kind of wish I could quick save, like, right before going down the tunnels. I have not even been to Dark Bramble yet, no. All I've done is careen off the edge of it today. That's actually the closest I've gotten. Well, yeah. Technically, it's very quantum after all. I guess I did launch a probe into it pretty early. I haven't even been to the sun station yet. But yeah, I was thinking I would go to Dark Bramble tonight after hopefully succeeding at exploring the inside of the comet. Here we go. There we go. So we wish to be in photo mode. Oh dear, I hope I didn't just take the wrong way right off the bat. Okay. So yeah, that's the bad way. This is the better way, I'm pretty sure. Right, this is one of many ways. All right, so... Thank you. Yeah, that's a bad idea. That one's also bad. This one looks better. Yes. Okay. This is where we went last time. Oxygen. Whee! And then don't fall into that. Because that is death down there. Okay, so... which was the correct way from here? Was it over there? Ooh, man, that gets bright. Wait, where did I come out? Did I came out on this level, didn't I? Yes. Yeah, definitely don't go that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came out on this level, so... I think I need to go up here? Pretty sure this just goes around the other side. Yes, this is where I perished last time. Okay. Let's see if we can map the route. So we want to go right, and then we want to go left. Is there a way that I can aim this so we actually go the way we want to go each time? Careen it off a wall, maybe? How can I do this? Was it bad all the way? So yeah, the left's... oh, okay, I could just do this. So go right and then left. And then I seem to be fine. As long as I don't go down the toilet at the bottom there. Okay, so I need to go right and then left and then... did I even see a spot that was a surface I could land on? And I can't even control where I'm looking. That looked like a spot, maybe. That looks real dodgy, though. Well, let's get on with the bone hurty. After all, I don't have infinite oxygen. Okay. We went down the correct way this time, at least. In here, in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, we made it further this time. Nothing looks dangerous here. Oh. Oh, you've got ghost matter crystals growing out of you? I think? They're a little more blue than teal. Oh, but it definitely seems like a terrible way to go. Also, what's down there? Oh, it's the way down. A relatively safe way down. Well, this is the goal, I think. I'm going to try and reserve my... oh, good, it's 0G. So it shouldn't be too much death. Alright, so... is that all ghost matter there? Well, we better think quick. Just want to take a quick peek around, so don't go in there. Don't go up there. The round holes are your doom. Okay. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I could tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand and completely blanket the star system, almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet... Uh-oh. There we go. As the comet approaches the star system. Oh gosh. No, 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 what have I done? What have I done? Jeez. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. I see. You sacrificed yourself just to try and learn more about ghost matter? So is this related to the explosion that takes place? It has an interesting, like, flower-like, structure. Also, it's not fatal here. Oops. Although I am completely flipped around and topsy-turvy. So I want to explore what I can here before I pass away from oxygen deprivation. I don't see anything inside. We've passed by the sun again. Wait, did I miss anything down there? I don't think I did. Just death if I go into any of these holes. I don't... I think I've learned what I can here. Alright, stop careening. Unfortunately, this is the end. Fine. Did I learn anything here? I learned that there is something there that if it were to rupture would destroy the entire star system. I also get the sense that that thing is ghost matter, but there's ghost matter like scattered all over the place. Oh, I hate the sound that's coming up. Ugh. So, actually, you know what? Let's go up to the ship and interact with the journal, and then we can discuss what we've learned. There we are. The ship's log. Ruptured core. Oh, there's something else here that I've learned. Now I built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone support. Oh, okay, so that was new to me. Good. I found the 2 missing members of Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. So you're saying it already exploded then? It certainly did look like it had opened up, but it still looked very floral in nature. That implies that this entire star system has already experienced one cataclysm, one system-wide cataclysm. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. And I guess that would explain why there's ghost matter everywhere now, because this exploded way back when. And so that's the shrapnel of the ghost matter everywhere. Yeah, there's ghost matter pretty much everywhere, and there were a few dead Nomai in the interloper. Yeah, it did blow. And the music also changed to kind of help set the scene as well. So to add more gravity to the 0G situation. So yeah. His sacrifice will not be in vain. I hope not, anyway. They determined the exotic matter... Oh, right. And was under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture... Ooh. Excuse me. Exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. Interesting. Has any other place mentioned the interloper yet in the Nomai records? Wow. Frozen Nomai shuttle, right? Hitting all the wrong buttons. Thank you. So there is more there. Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival. Heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Was I supposed to scan for a signal there and I forgot? I can't imagine I would need to, but I can point my signal scope at the comet and see what comes of it. Sorry, the Nomai stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. Oh. That means that the other one never made it back up to warn the rest of them about the interloper's threat. And we did see that they perished on the next level up, like just outside the crevasse. I don't think there's another person that had passed away in there. Don't worry about there's more to explore here for the frozen Nomai shuttle. So the same thing for me. I think it's a pretty irrelevant entry log. Some reason weird to get to it. Yeah, that's what I was looking at that and thinking there can't be much more here. So yeah, it's probably just like I overlooked some piece of information that either is in the shuttle or related to the shuttle. Like maybe there's something around the gravity cannon that like I missed that would talk about this. So is there any other mention of the interloper? We can use this method. That's it. That's all the information we have about the interloper that we've discovered. So I think I'm right. I think there was no further mention in any Nomai record about the interloper aside from what we just discovered here. So I think I'm correct that they never made it back out to warn everyone. Oops. That sucks. So that's going to be part of the Nomai tragedy, apparently. Yeah, I don't know how to navigate some of this. So I haven't been to the Bramble yet. Still haven't made it to the Quantum Moon. Is there something I can do on the lantern? I thought there was just a ball of lava and volcanoes. I suppose I could take a look. And I haven't been on the Sun Station yet. And there's also much more to explore here on the Twins. Maybe we should go to the Bramble next. That's going to be all sorts of quantum madness, I'm sure of it. We're going to lose a few cycles at least. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Oops. I would like to wait. All right. The Bramble doesn't look like it really has an atmosphere anymore. Just in case I land like I normally do, let's just suit up. Let's just suit up. So let's aim for you. I'm currently there, so if I do the autopilot, I'm going to skirt real close to the sun. Let's give it a shot. Buckle up. And let's take off. And we aim for the sun. Aligning. Nope, nope, nope. I don't like the way you're aligning. Cancel the autopilot, please. There we go. Now you may try again. Apparently I needed an attitude adjustment. This is gonna be interesting. This thing doesn't even have a surface. So the question will end up being, what is the appropriate way to approach this planet? Do I just go in? You know, I think it's time that I made use of something I haven't really used very much from the ship. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Why am I not staying matched to the planet? Okay. I'll have to do a little bit of... It's just very foggy in there. That looks problematic. It's still going though. All right. All Are there any other entrances, or do I have to just go through there and be careful? It looks like there might be another entrance over here. Let's give that a shot. Ow! Crisis, I even damaged the ship. Alright. Do a wee bit of matching. Interesting. The gravity is strong here because it keeps pulling me in no matter which way I'm facing. Okay, oop, oop, oop. I just want to align myself a bit better. And not get sucked in, please. Going in the hole. Oh. There's more than one hole? Oh, that thing's moving. That's alive. Okay, so I'm going to be careful in there, I think. At least I'm very sure that those things don't... I'm pretty sure that thing is going to come for me. Trying to focus on the camera. Oh. Alright, well... There are different colored lights. Are the monsters... Okay, there's gravity. Although, am I actually on a stable surface? No. I stopped just on the edge of this, I don't know what this is, this planet's anus. Stay put. Are they moving? Yeah, thank you. The ominous drone doesn't help me either. Fly into here. Fly into the hole. Why did I put your in there instead of the... Alright, well, let's... dilly-dally. Great. And of course, everything in here is spiky looking, so I'm not even sure what sort of threat I'm looking at each time. But at least I know there are living anglerfish in here. Do the anglerfish have red lanterns? Maybe I'm supposed to aim for the red. Very carefully, too. What was that? Oh my god! I didn't like that. Okay. Hi, Wags. Hi, Wags. I see. Oh. Wake up, phone. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. What am I supposed to be doing there? Alright, well, I knew I was going to be doing a few cycles there. I just didn't think it was going to be so sudden. Did we learn anything? No, we didn't. Other than death. Death awaits. Wait a minute, what was that? Why is 453 scribbled there? Or maybe 342, I don't know. Curious. Anyway. Also, what planet am I presently locked onto? Has my lock just been reset to the sun each time? Okay. Apparently, yes. Whoops. A dingus. There we go. On our way. There you are. Ooh. Did I get too close to one of them? Or are they attracted by movement, perhaps? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll start by going into this entrance that's by the ribbon, based on what's the autopilot likes to take me to. The problem is I don't know if what I'm seeing is death or not, because it changes as soon as I get in there. So, and the red is down there this time. So maybe one of those white lights over there was the, was my demise. And I just got too close to it. Can I, like, maybe aim for it? Maybe the bright white lights are the danger ones? Let's just aim for something and see what happens. Let's aim for the center white light from this entrance. Although it looks like it's getting brighter. Did something just move off to the right of me? I'm not a fan of this. Nope, 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 nope. The center one is the bad one. We're gonna back away slowly. And hope he didn't notice me. And I'm just going to aim for the red dot instead and hope that that is where I wish to be. I hate this so much. I swear I can hear them. I swear I just saw one. I'm very sure I'm hearing them right now. Hi, Frets! Yeah. I'm afraid to move for fear of attracting attention. I can hear it breathing, or whatever it does in space. The cool thing about this game is you learn about planets by finding clues on other planets. Other plants, even. True, I do like that. There's a hole there. Can I get there before the other guy wakes up? I feel like I should explore it, but I don't really want to dilly-dally out here. I'm also afraid that launching the probe will attract his attention, because it's not exactly a quiet thing. Oh my goodness. Don't fire this more than necessary. Okay. I don't think he can get me now. That doesn't mean I'm safe, though. Wait, what? Are those anglerfish eggs? Oh my gosh, there are so many anglerfish in here. And that's why those three are moving. Something tells me I need to aim for that red dot, though. Ooh, there's a hole in the bottom of the galaxy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Eggy. Also, I am noting that says duplicate signal. We are in the quantum realm. So what's that up there? Wait, am I firing this backward? No, it's just going all sorts of ways. Always to this thing in the center, though. At least I know the three big ones are ones I don't want to go anywhere near. But I wanted to see what was at the red. Well, let's leave it there. Wait. Can I use that to go around? Oh, but there's one right there. I can hear that. I can hear that bastard. Oh no. How How can I get there with any sort of speed without triggering him? Oh, please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Also, please stay on course. The more of this adjusting I do, the more likely he is to come for me. I'm gonna hope that the only thing on my ship that attracts him is if I either get too close or if I fire the main thrusters. Oh no. I don't think I'm moving anymore. But I think I might be correct about how to approach this. While assuming this isn't just a den of more anglerfish inside this ball here. This is funky that this planet is basically just like layered dimensions. Don't think I didn't see that thing right just then. Maybe it was not an anglerfish, but something just moved. So there's stuff moving in there. But it does look largely okay. Not that I can tell. It's heckin' foggy in here. Okay. So what's in... Is it just things moving and I have to just get lucky to not get whacked by one of those? Because I'm very sure that's not friend. Let's try that again. Yeah. Okay, let's aim for this and try to get lucky with the timing. Oh yeah, that is definitely not friend. I'm very sure that's moving. Don't hit anything. Don't hit anything. Why is that shiny over there? Why can I not aim anything? What is that? Oh, there's another one over there.
Sploosh.
Yeah, I probably should. Jeez. Yeah, let me take a quick drink. The heavy breathing is probably not good. Awawa. Thank you. Hi, Jarek. Hope you're doing well. Please don't be a trap. You're probably a trap. Oh, you look like a trap to me. Yep, it just goes right back to the eggs. So, pause. Do I have a duplicate signal coming from anywhere? What's that? I don't have a duplicate signal, but that is curious. Oh. Okay, I know what this is. This, I'm very sure, is where they've been launching probes through. This is the seed that's on Hearth. Hi, Under. Welcome in. You've found me in the spooky spot. The very spooky spot. It's full of things that wish to murder me. Oh, wait. Okay, stop it. Stabilize. It is only drones. No, it's not. There are a lot of dead nomai right here. Uh-oh, is this too tight for me to go through? Probably. Can I go around? Because I want to follow the lights. The ones that aren't anglerfish. But I also don't want to blast my rockets too hard for fear of attracting the anglerfish. Okay. Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well. So I'm sure these are just lights and nothing more. Like beacons, essentially. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah. So what happens if I follow them? Because they left a trail, which sort of implies that this planet looked like this when the Nomai came here. Because it seems really unlikely that a structure's lights would just happen to stay in a trail like this after this long and that much trouble. What is that? All right. Oh, is it a Nomai ship? Okay. I think we might be safe in here. Let's get a little closer. scout around it and see if there's an opening. There's also the red light. Yes, there is an opening, and that is just a express beacon. Okay. Let's go out and explore what we can. Stay there. Okay, I'm gonna suit it up. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. I'm a tasty snack. Wait, no, I'm not tasty at all. Leave me alone. Oh, shoot. I better move faster, though. It's already the end. It's already the end. All right. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could. Stop it. Can I... Okay, we've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage, or more probably, await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Uh-oh. Is there anything else around here before the blast takes me? Oh, there's a lot of text right here and right there. Apparently I'm gonna have to come back for this. Begin flight log, escape pod 3, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, waiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3, navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory, significant damage to pod detected. Nope. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Gravity not detected, breathable air not detected, multiple life forms detected, potentially hospital. Do not exit pod. Ah, oh, there's more text to read. Alright. So there was a reason to go back at least to that part. I'm not sure if I found my objective in there, though. Oh, wait. I should be... Okay, when we go back in, I'm using the signal scope. I'm gonna see if that will help me locate, who's he, what's it's in there. Whee! Oh. Ah, yes. Let's... Okay. So, the vessel. I launched my scout into the sea at the Nomai grave and took photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship. If I launched my scout into the sea, I could take photos of an enormous... Yes, yes. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. I think there was an escape pod that I was in there at the end and wasn't the vessel. So. At least it didn't seem particularly large. And it also wasn't the first one we've encountered either. So, where we're going, there is no oxygen. Let's get back there. And also, dark bramble, there you are. And the sun is over here. And onward. So I think we made it through the first section okay enough. I'm sure there's a way to do that a little faster. Like, I might have been a little too gentle. Though there was a fear. Yeah. I'm gonna try and use that to see if I can locate the right path through. Maybe. Though we did learn that I should just aim for the red on at least the first one. Don't go in too crazy. Thank you. A dingus, that was the wrong one. Okay. So if all four of those are death, which I'm sure they are, this is probably not the best way to approach. Oh. Maybe I did actually want to go to this one. So it's only 140 meters ahead, although I do see it might be elsewhere as well. Oh, alright. I just had to go in a little further and that changed things up. Alright, hold tight. Signal scope. Alright, let's try doing that. We're gonna go there, and I'm gonna hope that you guys leave me alone. That at least also gives me a clue as to how far I am from whatever that is. I'm also grateful that there's no friction in space. So once I'm going, I should be going at a static rate. I swear I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. No, don't disappear. Oh, I'm very sure I'm seeing something wiggle. Please don't bump. Please don't bump. It is so bright on the other side of this. It makes me very nervous. I think I have to do a quick adjustment. I hear it too. Okay. That's what I wanted to go for. Can we just very gently go that way, please? That way, please. I hear you, and I don't like hearing you. Try not to be too... Oh, jeez, that's outside. It's like, why do I hear an aircraft? Don't wake up. That's a lot of light. That's a lot of light. I don't like that. This is the inside of Pennywise's mouth. I hate it. It's definitely not 40 meters in front of me, so... Okay, yeah, I just drifted through the opening. It's a lot. Am I shrinking down every time I go through one of these? I guess technically I am. Space is folding in on itself, probably. I see. It was another Bramble seed. So let's make sure I'm aimed at the right one. Looks like it's definitely the big one in the center. So, stop that. Stop moving. Oh my god. Okay. Now let's go forward. Because I'm sure that every single one of those other white lights is death. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just keep aiming. Just keep going forward. Ow. Every time something appears from the mist, from the fog, it's a slight moment of panic. The other lights, are they going behind something? Probably. Okay, we're getting there. Slow and steady. It's not like the sun's going to explode. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yes. I didn't make a fatal mistake by coming to this one though, because that looks tiny. Too tiny for me to go through. And it's in a very unsafe spot. Oh, I've misjudged, haven't I? I have. All right. Hold up. Okay. Okay, this looks more promising. Wow. Let's just go in before I attract something's attention while I can still fit in its jaws. Okay. Alright, we've entered the next level. Seems pretty strongly at that position. There are no other duplicate signals, so I think we're good there. That doesn't mean we're all clear, though. Because this is a very narrow opening, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is an anglerfish just on the side, out of sight. But let's aim for that and just give it a wee bit of speed. Wow. This isn't even a horror game. This is just scary, that's all. Hmm. I don't hear anything else, thankfully. So kindly be my goal. I'm a little impatient. Let's speed up a bit. Uh-oh. Signal is separating. Oh, you're the dead one. Oh, thanks so much goodness. Thanks so much goodness. At least I don't think there are anglerfish with trees growing in them and campsites. Alright. So now the trick is orientation. Because he does have a gravity crystal down there. Actually, I don't need to land the ship, actually. I could just do this. Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Why do I just drop like that? Like a stone. Hi. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Jerk. Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. Yeah, right. Let's inflate his ego a little bit. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I want to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen him? Big gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Ooh, there's a lot in here. Oh, lots of lore! Maybe. I guess I could work my way down. Doesn't really matter. I found something. Lay it on me, hatchling. I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chart will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal planet appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be headed toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Pull up a marshmallow stick. Alright, what shall I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there, with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once. But I don't think that's wrong, exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? Ooh. But inside is bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! It's more than that, they seem to be wormholes, like the layers seem to interlap. Or, yeah, overlap, interleave. I found him! I did! You reached the core of Giant Steep. How'd you do it? Giant Steep's core, huh? Jeez. Apostrophes. That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta admit, you haven't made it down there or I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. I see. I explored that vine, but I didn't get much further with it because, ghost matter and the end of the universe. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Oh. That's very indirect. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of the anglerfish skeleton there, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyway. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating the seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. They don't realize when one of their own is dead? Curious. Shouldn't I tell the ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay. There. Identified. What else you got here? Re-up. So... So your ship is out there. Jeez. That gravity crystal doesn't extend very far, does it? So yeah, I'm curious. Error duplicate signal. Ship error. Ship error. Oh. The ship is right there. So what happens if I do this? I like it just winks out with an error message briefly. Where do you go? That's amusing. For a brief moment, I thought it was going to come crashing into the back of my skull. That actually would have been a very entertaining way to go to start a new cycle. Though I don't really want to go back through here if I can avoid it at all. Alright, let's get back in my ship and use that to get to the other ship. Ooh, ooh, no, 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 no. You jumped too hard. I don't care how territorial they are, they will still come for me. There we go. Yay. I'll do this. Later, dude. So let's go around him and out past his tail toward the flickering light, he said. It seems safe enough in here. I didn't see any other anglerfish. That doesn't mean I want to make any brash assumptions, though. Okay, there's the ship. I don't care how territorial they are, they will still come for me. Yep. Okay. Here's your ship. So, let's take a brief... Actually, you know what? Let's make sure you stay put. Blah, blah, blah. So, is there anything I could do with the ship, or is it just notice me? Looks like it's just notice me. Alright. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Jeez. I wasn't prepared to get electrocuted by the ship. Okay. I understand why you moved now. Let me get back to my ship. And we're gonna try navigating my ship through there instead. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. And a wee heal, please. Thank you. Alright. Hopefully I don't just cause damage to my ship bumping into that thing, because I'm going to. Can I fit my ship in here is also a question I probably should have asked myself. The answer is yes-ish. Oh, let's go the other way. That appears to be too tight. Oh yeah, we never did test that out yet, did we? Although it should have responded. I'm curious. I'm gonna pan out for a moment and see if that actually added it to the database. I see the command triggered. And it should be under here. Yeah, it's in there. I'll have to look into why it didn't spit out a confirmation. But yeah. So if there's only one quote in here now, so if you were to run the exclamation point quote again, it only has the one to select. Yeah. Cool. Oh, nice. It's working exactly as I wanted it to. So that part works at least. And you should even be able to do like a quote number after it, and it should also take that in. So I just need to look into why it didn't print out the confirmation dialog. So, okay. Thank you. I have lost track of where I am. All right, stop that. So, wait. Is it hollow only in one direction? Maybe it is. And if I go out this side, do I just end up back out in hell? Oh, it doesn't matter. But the answer is no. I actually just went through the other side. It wasn't a quantum gate. So... I'm just going to be a little reckless now because we are approaching the end here. So let me go up here, rotate like this, pause, and I'm just going to jump out. And we're gonna see what happens if I just go through here. Sans protection. This certainly doesn't give one claustrophobia. Oh. Oh. This is the frozen section. Oh, look at that. Unfortunately, it's too late now. Trip 4, entry, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3, oh. Interesting. Okay. Although, didn't I read that journal entry before? Curious, though. Do I have to go back? Is that the only way to the center of Giant Steep, is to navigate through Dark Bramble to that spot? Because I hate that. I hate that so much. Up, 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 up. Going in. So, you, tell me your secrets. Really? That's all I've uncovered, technically. Okay. Feldspar's alive! They crashed their ship and are now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Yep. Doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says the scout's in. Yeah, I didn't think so either. The theory that space... Yeah. It all makes sense. It's all stuff we've postulated and confirmed. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. You can understand that. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish. Oh, this is what I was just reading as the Nova happened. It managed to record it even though I haven't read it yet. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat the enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavities to see if it tasted any better on the outside. Oh, on the inside. I was like, something didn't add up there. Right, because I misread the last word. I have to go back through Dark Bramble and out and through that hole, don't I? I hate this so much. I didn't want to... There's still more to do in Dark Bramble. I just don't like that place. I don't like that place at all. Alright, let's do it though. Should be in this direction. Yes, there you are. Or, though I'm hoping that if we successfully make it through to Giant's Deep, through the Dark Bramble, then we should be able to hopefully unlock some sort of shortcut. The sun nearly sucked me in. Unlock some sort of shortcut to not have to go through the Dark Bramble again. I can hope. Alright. So we go in and we just do a gentle pause. Okay, so it's the same still. So let's aim for that. Nope. Stabilize. And then give it some gas. Exactly, book it. As a matter of fact, let's just make sure. Yeah, I just want to check my speed and do a proper booking. Please don't notice me. None of you are the senpai I want. Sweet. Hi, Jeej Man, welcome in. Hi. Let's see, and I remember being a little paranoid about hitting the side there. So let's do this. Actually, can I go around this way? Because I think the red one, the red light, just takes me toward danger. See people playing this game for the first time. I am loving this game. As much as I am expressing my dislike for this particular planet, or remnants of planet, I love this game a lot. I love games that let me explore and have a lot of lore. And, you know, I have puzzles as well. This kind of hits all those spots. Yeah, the Bramble's freaking scary. I learned the reason why it's scary real quick on the first trip inside. Somehow I've gotten lucky. And, oops, not that one. And haven't been eaten again. Probably shouldn't say that too loud. First time I ever drove in here, I just gassed through it and got just. Yep, same. I didn't even gas it that hard. I was just gently exploring, and then I saw something move, and then I heard it, and then looked in time to see the thing coming for me. I tried to escape, no luck. So, I think I recall that one being not the way to go. It ended up being a tiny seed. Then again, it was safe to actually go there at first. That's the one I want. Let's go there. I'm glad that the anglerfish don't seem to be bothered by the sound of me listening to the harmonica. You raw dogging navigating through this? Am I? If there's an easier way, I probably haven't figured it out yet. Oh. I did meet Feldspar. I did. Alright, let's go. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go through. Because I think this one, once I go inside, successfully leads me into what seemed like a safe space. Alright. Let's go in here gently, but quickly, briskly. Yay! Okay, that went a lot faster. I thought he spent more time since he met Feldspar. Is this including the time where I ventured in and got myself et by the anglerfish first time? This is my third or fourth trip inside? Fourth trip. On the second trip, I found the escape pod from the Nomai, and I need to go back there because I didn't finish reading everything. On the third trip, I found Feldspar, and had just... And yeah, that's the one you saw me end moments ago. So this is the fourth trip, and I'm hoping that it will lead me to Giant's Deep. I need to be... No need to be so crazy with the navving. Here we are. So, this does involve... Oh, no, what are you doing? Wrong button. This does involve me leaving my ship here again to do what I believe must be done. And that is to go through here. Sure. Let's just match velocity. Whew, alright. I have full fuel and full O2. Wish me luck. I seem to recall this causing me some sort of gravity-related damage. Oh, I see you.
Sorry, I don't have a phone number for Rodney. To who?
Cancel.
Okay, I won't.
No, seriously, cancel. Stop it. So what is the point of putting a phone into an iPhone into silent mode if it's going to just be constantly paying attention? Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have to keep that somewhere nearby. That's the work phone. But I still deserve that, sort of. Nice to see you're still here, Sheppy. And yes, it is a frickin' spy bot. Oh, also, I have a flashlight. I could use that. Cassius. Actually, I didn't want to say her name because she'll probably respond. Oh, oh, oh. Go up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Hara. Hara. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way back to... I still want... Thank you for the follow. Oh, I got so invested in the spooky vibe here that I wasn't prepared for that at all. Thank you very much for the follow, Geegeman. All right. So, let's get back to learning and get some edumacation in here. I'm not going to go very far while you're in the ads, though. I'll just be here reading. Curious. Technically, I can still get back to my ship here. All right. All right. Ooh. Cheeky. Oh, I didn't do laundry the last time, did I? And I am almost out of clothes, actually. Whoopsie. Oh, wow. That's right, I've been forcing them into the hamper, so it's definitely time. I think tomorrow I'm going to be washing my clothes during work. Something for when they get back. Yeah, actually it'll last for that long. Assuming he's into that sort of thing. Or, honestly, they, I don't know. I should assume Geegeman is a man. Almost out of clothes. I definitely get lazier with the laundry as summer approaches. Because I don't need it as much. Welcome back! Oh, that's good, actually. I was, like, I since the last stream, I fine-tuned the ads. And, I'm very sure I got it to be the minimal amount of ads that gets rid of the pre-rolls. So, yeah. So it should just be, I think it's 3 minutes per hour now. I think it's what it is. Once per hour. No problem. I don't want people to miss out on lore or story, like, due to ads. And, like, I could, for the first month, I had some people that were overly generous, so I don't have to worry about it as much. But now that there are people here who aren't subbed, I'm trying to pay more attention to the ads. Okay. Where were we? Trip 4, entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Personal best. Nice. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, this thing tastes terrible. The outside's all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if see what's in there tastes any better. Okay. Like they'd just leave these flasks laying around. Let's see, which is the way inside? Just between the crevasses? Or inside the... Yeah, probably. So let's go down. I honestly thought this would hurt, touching this. Oh. What's this? Can I get there? Oh, geez. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, so it was a note to himself. Well, okay, well... So what is the point of me being in here? I guess... Oh, actually, you know what? I bet that was just to teach me something that I'm going to need if I ever do figure out how to get to Giant's Deep from here. Does this go any further? Because if this is out here, outside of Giant's Deep, that implies that we should be... There we go. Launch mode. It implies that there should be a way back to Giant's Deep from here. Well, at least it implies it. Especially if something that huge came through. Well, whatever it is, it's not in that direction. Oh, I also shouldn't dawdle too much. It's not like there's oxygen here. So I went that way. What's over here? My luck, I'm gonna get to the other end, discover something new, and then suffocate from lack of air. Uh-oh. Can you control the descent a little, please? Oh. My ship is here. I guess I can get some air while I'm here. That was not what I expected, though. I probably just got turned around. Which is just what they want me to think. Yay! Air. Let's get some fuel as well. What did we learn while we were here? Before I go back out there and explore a little more. Oh, there it is. Oh, don't do that. After tasting inside of the jellyfish, he concluded that these are only useful... Okay, so that was everything I needed there. All right, let us venture back out. This way. Did I really get turned around? Because it also wouldn't surprise me if it just was an Ouroboros. Ooh. Because it does say duplicate signal in that direction as well. What's down there? The floor is down there. Care to try that again? It's so delicate how you aim this. Okay, so it's another hole. I don't have my ship with me here, though. So if I wanted to explore that, I'd have to do it in person. Alright, so that's the way back to my ship. That's outer space. Are we still on the Bramble? Uh-oh. You've chosen poorly! Well, that could have ended terribly. It says I'm still in Dark Bramble. So, there's potentially a shortcut to Feldspar now in the future. Okay. Alright. Let's go back in here. And then back this way, I guess. It's just solid, isn't it? Oh, don't fall off the edge. Yeah, okay. So it really was just a dead end. I guess I could try falling through that hole down there. I am sort of immortal. And it's also pretty late in the cycle anyway. All right. Onward to regret! Oh. Oh, I see. Alright, alright. Okay. Ow. Actually, that was useful knowledge. Let's just stand here. So, which one of these is it? This one looks kind of peculiar. For a place with zero gravity. Ow. I'm still being pulled to things. Hard. Oh well. So. Oh, hello, Whitehall Station. And what's left of Brittle Hollow. Okay. So I think I know which chunk of icy landmass this is now. Which is good. Because that means that I could use this as a shortcut in the future. However... Nope, 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 nope. I just want to land on this, please. Although I don't remember how I got up there, which is not particularly helpful. Oh well. I think perhaps... Boom! Perhaps I should just meditate my way to safety, because when I get back to my ship, like, what more am I going to do with this cycle? Oh, that's cool. Is that the moon? The quantum moon, the wandering moon. One way to find out. No, that's Giant's Deep. I just saw the storm light it up. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's the wreckage. Hmm. It is deceptively close. Oh, right. Let's not end with suffocation. Okay. So I think the only thing left to figure out on Dark Bramble, as far as I'm aware, is to go back to the Nomai escape pod and explore it more. And I don't think I ever found their ship. How about that? I should end it here, honestly. But I want to go and just double check the notes. All right. So yeah, we've checked out the Bramble of Darkness today. As well as the Interloper. And learned I think we learned everything we need to know about the Interloper for now. And although it says there's something else to do there. Death number infinity. You're not wrong. Oh, right. This was the... whatever there is to learn here, it's the shuttle, which I can call back to... there was... I think it was the Ember Twin had the gravity cannon that calls this back. I think it's where it was. So, I can always explore that there. And here... So yes. Yeah, I want to go back there and explore more there. I need to finish exploring here and reading this stuff. And I want to find out what there is to know about the vessel. So, I do have, but all of this is like right next to each other. So, that's the next place to go in the Dark Bramble. And hopefully the last of my time in the Dark Bramble. I'm done with that place. So I suppose I should call it a night, shouldn't I? Bugger. I wish I could stay. I wish I could stream more, honestly. Though I whine that almost every time, so I need to stop that. And Giant's Deep, we still have stuff to do. So we need to find a way into the under the current, which I think will reveal some more of this other information here. Interesting. It says there's more to discover here, perhaps? Must be elsewhere. Or is it an unrevealed mystery, I guess? But it shows no open notes, so... That's mostly done. I still haven't been on Hollow Lantern. Brittle Hollow, there's still a lot to do here. So... That's probably going to be a lot of the next episode. We still never have gone to the Quantum Moon, either. Yeah, I'd be surprised if there was something here that we haven't checked out yet. Although the radio tower does seem suspicious. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there's stuff on the twins that we have not done yet because I have poor time management. Yes. So yeah, like we haven't finished sailing around the caves on the Quantum Rock to find our way to the anglerfish fossil because I kept getting lost, panicking about the rising sand. Still, yeah, there's something else to check out in the Sunless City. Never made it into the high energy lab. Okay. And we still haven't visited the sun station. So. Whee! The white hole. I don't think there's anything more to learn about the white hole than what we already saw. It's got a warp point back to Brittle Hollow should you fall through the white hole. That's it. And the first time I went through the white hole, or through the black hole and came out the white hole, I actually forced my way back through the through the white hole. Not that did me much good because it just sucked me back through the black hole anyway. But because yeah, that's not how white holes are supposed to work. They're supposed to be eject, not suck. It's curious. This game is also just a lot of fun for the interesting astrophysics on the small scale. Okay. There's still plenty to learn, but we've discovered so much already. So I think when I return, I will go back to Dark Bramble and hopefully sort out the rest of what there is about the Nomai. I want to see if I can... And I'll try Giant's Deep a little bit, but I think I'm also going to concentrate on Brittle Hollow a lot next time as well. Because there's so much there that we haven't done. Before we go, I'm going to do a suicide mission. Although let's not be absolutely reckless. I'd like to see the map, please. And I'd like to go to you. I want to get this on the map at least. And this will be the last cycle, and then I will wrap up. One more mission. And do not use autopilot. Oh, the sun station is so tempting. Now, where are you? Aligning flight trajectory. It's behind me, you say. Oh, there you are. Oh, I went. It was passing your home, and I overshot by far because I was afraid of getting face planting into the sun again. I wonder if a hollow lantern was always this volatile. All right. Let's see what I can explore. See what I can explore without plowing into it. So I'm sure it will damage me if I A, get hit by any projectiles, or B, land on the surface. Oops, well, that one. Huh. Nothing seems particularly interesting about it yet, aside from its behavior. Wait. No, there is something there. Okay, Yeah, we're going in there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oh, well, I got lucky there. So, I need to aim for this. All right, can we just match? Was it? Was it this volcano? Was this the one I wanted? Can I reorient myself? The never-ending skill issues. Oh. Does the lantern... Does the lantern contract whenever it shoots something? If so, is it getting smaller every time? Okay, come on. Can I just get there, please? Without crashing into it, preferably. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be super tricky. I don't suppose I can land on the side of the volcano, can I? That would be ridiculous, after all. Well, we learned something new today. Instant death. I thought it was just going to damage the ship a bit, and then I would just quickly get back out of it. I didn't expect instant death. Very extreme. Okay, well, I did say that was when that cycle ended was going to be it, so. Oh my goodness. Reset loop and quit domain. Unfortunately, yes. Oh no. Oh no.
No! Not the instant death! Ah! Ah!
Oh god, it's that one. I was wondering if it was going to reach that level.
Ah!
I'm surprised at how short that is, given how many characters go into that. Although I'm pretty sure it's still truncating the number of characters there, because there is a limit to the size of those messages. But you should still get most of that. This is all very fast. Ah, I see. Is that what I'm hearing in the screaming? In the fax machine? Hmm. Back to this view, please. I don't think... If I've discovered anything that's from the DLC, it's subtle. I still feel like I'm on the main storyline. Either way, it's fun. But something tells me I'll know if I hit the DLC. Because usually if they add something like that in, it's going to be like a extra chapter or something. It's not going to be just so subtly woven in, I'm sure. So, oh, a little bit of stretching. Just a little stretch. Ah, wow. But yes. Oh man, you've seen the start of it already. Oh, okay. And I don't even know I have seen the start of it. Oh. Oh, my eyes. They're stinging. DLC is so good. I'm looking forward to it. Because I figure if they're adding the DLC in, there must be like a really important bit of story they want to like add in. Eyeballs, why are you being so upsetty? Oh well. They probably just need a little rest. They had a bright light glaring at them this entire time. Let's see. Am I headed off? Yeah, unfortunately, it's time to wind down for the night. And I also do need to. I'm pretty sure the commissioners probably left some questions for me to look at. So, you've been doing camp stuff? But you're back home. Oh, awesome. I hope that you're having a cozy night now in your tent. Gonna cheat and just sleeves, do your work. Because whatever is there, it's going. There we go. Didn't want to be dealing with that the entire time. I'll tell you about the tent incident. A tent incident. Like, that could be almost anything. I'll try and catch you longer Wednesday. Okay. So is fire camp like something you're just there for like a week at a time or something? Like, do you go home on weekends or something? Or is this just is this more of a training session for something else? Because I had, for some reason, I had the impression that you're going to be there for a long time. So, it's to get the fire certifications thing. Oh, okay, so it is training. A training camp. Boot camp. I think the closest thing I see to fire training around here are like the towers that are clearly meant to be set on fire, and then they practice putting out the fires. Anyway, yes, I do. I love this game. It is difficult waiting a week at a time to resume the game. But yeah, you're not wrong. I should actually get more water. Thank you, Ajika. Because I'm only gone barely halfway through my big bottle, which was topped off at the start of the stream. So I should have had more of that. It is a long time to wait, and yet somehow my week tends to get so full that it zips by in no time. So, let's see. Yeah, what have I got this week? This week is Eurovision, right? Don't be 3 a.m. See that's where it helps to be able to sleep heavy enough and have a big enough bladder where you can be like, not have to deal with that. It just continues on. So yeah, I've got Eurovision this week. That's gonna be that I'll be doing with my evenings. Last Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. I know Ojika is gonna be also looking at Eurovision. He's gonna be joining me for that. I don't know if anyone else here like partakes of the spectacle of it. Usually I'm good, especially if it's gonna. Yeah, actually, it definitely makes a difference. The temperature, I've noticed. Yeah, like when I was doing ice camp. Nope, nothing could make me leave that tent. Even if I really had to, I was holding it till morning.
Milkshake man! Milkshake man!
Oh,
Milkshake man!
I thought he was actually
Milkshake man!
struggling with that for a bit.
Milkshake man!
Bedtime story.
Milkshake man!
Have you heard the story about
Milkshake man!
Milkshake Man?
Milkshake man!
Super cold Wednesday
Milkshake
night.
man!
Brought you a zebra
Milkshake
blanket.
man!
Nice.
Milkshake man! Milkshake man! Milkshake man!
That was different. Oh, the final one. It's interesting how he changes the like the way he says it subtly each time. And it still doesn't sound natural even though they do it like that. Well, that TTS was a reference to one of the Eurovision songs named Milkshake Man. I'll let you go and look that up yourself. It's... what's a good way to put it? It's vaguely reminiscent... Oh, no. We live in a land of memes and trolls, Ojika. That's very kind of you to warn them not to do it. Besides, millions of people are going to be subjected to it this week. Possibly twice. It's it honestly gives me vibes like along the lines of Gunther's Ding Dong song, Tra La La. If anyone remembers that from, what was that, like 20 years ago? So it's definitely in that vein of just being like over the top, like someone is a little too into their what they have to offer the world as far as their virility, but in a Euro pop sort of fit way. Anyway, none of that. But yeah, it's Eurovision's fun mostly for the spectacle of it. But there's some good songs. Last year was really good. This year, I don't know. I'm not particularly thrilled yet. Maybe the semifinals will fix that. So anyway, this year is one of the weakest years music-wise, in your opinion. Even weaker than 23. Because I felt like 23 we also were kind of meh on. I think it was 23. Maybe it's 22. I think it was 23. Let's see. So, Wednesday I will return with Blueprints. I'm not even going to make promises about how many days I can get through, because I thought I was going real fast on that last run. I ended up building out like a huge house, learning so many things, and got through a single day in 3 hours. So I'm done promising. We're just gonna see it. We're gonna wing it and see what happens. Excuse me. 23 had more better songs than this year. Oh, more songs that were better than this year. That was also a bit of a yeah. I see. I thought it was a dud, but it did. Edgar was fun. Who the hell is Edgar? He was just so campy. I like the campy songs, even if they make me cringe so hard sometimes. After a few listens, they do grow on you. Although Windows 95, man, oof, that one. That took some effort. But that was an earworm. You miss Kitsune Tail streams. I still have to do the challenge levels in Kitsune Tail, so I could return to that. Eagle Screech. I wonder if I have an Eagle Screech among the TTS sounds. I did enable almost all of them. So there was a thought. Oh, right. I was trying to think about what I wanted to do for the birthday stream, and then I realized I was overthinking it. It's like, I should do something that, I'm going to do something that is kind of from the beginning of my video game interest. Not necessarily going to do I'm not going to do the first game that I played, but I am going to do, like, one of the ones that, like, drew me in and held me in. And so it's going to be from the Final Fantasy series. Now, the trick is, do I want to actually pick the exact one that did it? Because, I don't know. It's going to be super retro. It's the original Game Boy, after all. Or do I want to pick another one from the series? But so I am definitely going to do Final Fantasy for the birthday stream. I just need to pick which one of the, like, 20 that there are. So, the very first one that I played, which is a top contender for this, is Final Fantasy Legend 1 for the Game Boy. So that's really going back. I think that had a bit of a crossover with the Secret of Mana series, or the Mana series, I should say. So like Final Fantasy and Mana had a wee bit of merging there on the Game Boy for a brief time. So that's one of the top contenders for it. But yeah, I'm gonna think a little bit about what I want to do, but it's definitely gonna be Final Fantasy. It's probably gonna be one of the earlier ones, probably. Yes. So, but we'll see. I'll decide that when we get closer. Even though the time is rapidly approaching. What is it? Oh, geez, it's 2 weeks now. Okay, I've got 2 weeks to decide. Anyway. Let's see. Do I have anything else? No, I don't really want to promise anything else yet because I need to check on a few things. Like, as much as I would love for the retexture of the other model to be done by in time for Wednesday's stream, I don't want to promise anything on the artist's behalf, even if they do seem to be going gangbusters on it. I think it's because when Nebula first led me here, you were playing Kitsu. Aww. There's a. I can't believe I made an actual nostalgia hook. That is nice. Don't worry. Not worry, but that's not the word. I will return to Kitsune Tales at some point because I do want to do the challenge stages in there, and there are enough of them that I can easily do like 1 or 2 streams of them. So I will return to Kitsune Tales. I will give a heads up before I do as well. It's not going to be like a last minute surprise. So there'll be some notice. You'll mega worry. You're such a stressor. You're in the wrong place right now if you're a stressor. Fire camp? Oh my gosh, you're just asking for it. Who is streaming that I'm following? Let's see. I don't usually see Lucien streaming at this hour. That's curious. Power Wash Simulator, sure. Zeeb should support him. He's I wonder if he's gotten his display expanded yet. It's funny because I don't stress over like adrenaline stuff, just lame things. I'll lock it when there's a crisis. Good. Okay. I know exactly that mentality type. I got some of that as well for particular classes of crises. So I know that. Because like it's often like it's part of that fight, flight, or freeze response. So like for certain types of crises, you will fight. Let's see, Dexter's doing Beat Saber, so that'd be just chill and vibe and enjoy some music. Dexter or Zeeb? While I'm thinking of that, I suppose I can come up with a raid message. Zeeb, I don't know who that is. We rated Zeeb once. Zeeb the Werebear. They're also just recently starting out with streaming. So I'm leaning toward him just to kind of support someone who's roughly the same size. Really the same size. And he did just start like less than an hour ago. So he's gonna be going for a little while tonight. He's playing Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. So it's gonna be on the horror suspense side of things if we go there. And yeah, and Dex has been doing Beat Saber for 4 hours, so he might be getting close to exhaustion. Oh yeah, and his stream title says queue is now closed, which implies that he's not accepting requests anymore. So he might be approaching the end of his time. So yeah, maybe Zeeb is a good idea. Let me just bring up Zeeb so I have him there. And oh jeez, he's doing the spooky lighting effect of the flashlight under the face thing, so he looks a little more demented than usual. That's appropriate for a horror game, I suppose. So what do we want to do for the message of raid, the message de raid? I don't know. I know I wasn't here for much, but glad I'm here. I'm glad you could be here for it. Like at the start and the end, and like I'm especially since like you're at a place where you're surrounded by work, so you can be called out to do something really at any time. And I know you're there doing training, but training is work. So let's see. There were so many interesting ways I died today. Let's see. Werewolf flavored. Anglerfish food. Yes, probably like that. And I don't have my scared emote yet, so that's unfortunate. Kindly show me my emotes, please, because I don't recall all of the names of them that I've given them. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, sure. We'll use that for our raid message. Just so you know, Zeeb has a single monitor that he's trying to stream from, so he may not see us immediately when we arrive. He may not be able to respond to messages, like, promptly. But, like, eventually he'll be able to expand out, and I want to kind of encourage him to keep going, to, know that there is it's worth expanding out and continuing on and building up some more. So yeah, yes, let us go support Zeeb, Zeeb the Werebear, and it was lovely having you all here. Second monitor really is a game changer. I have 3 monitors. I still don't feel like I have enough real estate. I will get a 4th monitor once I can mount things to the wall. So eventually. Have a good night. Thank you very much for being here. I look forward to seeing as many of you want to come by on Wednesday for blueprints. Otherwise, we'll return to Outer Wilds next week on Monday. It was lovely having you all here. Oh, right. I should be making more use of this thing. So, yes. Yes, see, got our new adventure, Jeej-Men. So, yes. And someday maybe I'll waste some time explaining what those are, those headings. For now, though, have a lovely night. Or day. I think have a lovely time zone, I think is the phrase now. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.